Technical controller from Victoria, Puna Kaingala. Doctor on duty, Queensland, Dr. Lismoni Kami.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I can introduce you to our jury members. The chair of the jury, Lily Coffer from...
Jury members, Lily Coffer, Victoria.
Mr. Ian Moyer.
Ian Moyer, Queensland.
The third jury member will be the Oceania Weightlifting Federation President from Nauru, Mr. Marcus
And
Stephen,
jury member,
occupied with coming alongside at the moment. Thank you.
Marcus Stephen, Nauru. Competition will start in just under 8 minutes. Welcome back to the Victoria Weightlifting Stadium. This is the last session of the 2024 Oceania Weightlifting Elite International Weightlifting Invitational. This is the last session, the men's session, 89 through to the 109 plus kilogram categories. We have some exciting athletes for you today. I mentioned earlier, Don Opolonge from Samoa is qualified for the Olympic Games. And we are starting the competition. First athlete out, 110 on the bar for Michael Sensori, Victoria. Three whites, good lift for Michael on 110 kilograms.
110 remains.
This is Michael's first international, training out of the Phoenix Weightlifting Club, coached by Ivan Katz, one of Australia's legends of weightlifting. Next out, 110 on the bar. First attempt for Jake Lesef, Victoria. Also first international for Jake. Three wides, good easy lift there for Jake on 110 kilograms. Bars being loaded to 115 kilograms for Michael Sensori's second attempt.
And our load is already being super efficient.
115 second attempt for
in the competition.
Michael Sensori. As a best lift of 115 kilograms in the snatch. This will equal his personal best. Looking to increase his PB. Coached by Ivan Katz at the Phoenix Club. Good lift by majority decision there for Michael on 115.
Same weight of 115 kilos.
Bar stays on 115 kilograms for Jake Lesser, Victoria. Second attempt. Training here at the Hawthorn Weightlifting Club, famous Hawthorn Weightlifting Club, coached by Simon Francasio. Only started the sport in 2019, but he's first international today. Good lift. 3 white lights for Jake Lesser.
International rules lifters have to go up a minimum of 1 kilo.
116 being loaded onto the bar. Automatic increment of 1 kilo for Jake Lesser. 116.
116 kilo has been declared. 116 kilo, third attempt for Jake Lesser.
Jake comes to the sport with a background in strength. His brother competes in the Australia Strongman competition. But this is Jake's first international weightlifting event.
Surf going higher.
I could
Both
see the
120
coach
kilos.
having a chat with the management desk, and of course, Jake is going up. We move the bar up to 120 kilograms. Lift is now Zion Tokona, Fiji, first attempt.
120 kilos. First attempt for Fiji's Zion Tokana.
Only 17 years of age and still at high school, attending the Morris Brothers High School in Suva. He's the training partner at the high school for Namaya Elder, who was lifting yesterday. Good lift for Zion on 120 kilograms. Bar stays on 120 kilograms. Lifter is Michael Sensori, Victoria.
120 kilos. Third attempt for Victoria's Michael Sensori.
Looking for a new personal best with his final lift of 120 kilograms. Has he got it? Yes, he has. 3 white lights for Michael Sensori and a new personal best. Very happy athlete. No doubt the coach will be extremely happy as well. He had to fight for it, managed to control it, and walks away with a new PB, 120 for Michael. Good lifting. 120 stays on the bar. Lifter is Jake Lesurf, Victoria, for his third and final lift, also attempting a new PB, if successful, 120. Current's PB, 117 kilograms, walks away with a new PB if successful. No lift there, unfortunately, for Jake Lesurf. It looked pretty easy. Just wasn't able to control it and finish the lift. We move on with the competition. The lifter is now Zion Tokona, Fiji, 128 kilograms, second attempt. Zion actually represented Fiji in triathlon as a junior, but was convinced by his grandmother, of all people, who used to represent Fiji in powerlifting. She told him, try weightlifting. You may be able to do well in this sport. And he certainly is climbing the ranks in the juniors in this sport of weightlifting, having represented Fiji in Samoa, the under 23, where he won gold, and also recently at the Oceania Championships in New Zealand. We also won gold in the youth competition. Good lift for Zion on 128 kilograms.
29 on the bar, but I wouldn't be surprised if he
129 now for Zion Tokona, third and final lift, automatic increment. Coach Henry Elder just having a chat with the management desk. And sure enough, Zion's moving up. Bar is now being loaded to 130 kilograms for Taj Marsh. First attempt. He too is going up. Bar moves up to 131. Lifter is now Reuben Ewing, Queensland. First attempt, 131.
131 kilo. First attempt for Queensland's Ryven Ewing.
21 years of age, lifts out of the CrossFit Balance gym on the Gold Coast in Queensland, coached by Regan Hans. Three whites, good opening attempt there from Ryven Ewing. Correction, it's CrossFit Bounce Gym on the Gold Coast, where he trains, coached by Regan Hans.
Third attempt for Zion Tokana.
$131 for Zion Tokana. Third and final lift. If successful, will be a new personal best for this young athlete. Comes to the competition with 130 PB. Looking to better that by 1 kilo on his third and final lift. No lift there, unfortunately, for Zion. Bar now being loaded to 134 kilograms for Taj Marsh, Queensland.
134 kilo. It's going to be the first attempt for Queensland junior athlete Taj Marsh.
Taj, 20 years of age, lifting out of the Noosa Barbell Club in North Queensland. Coached by his dad, Woogie Marsh. Has a PB of 136 in the snatch, just starting 2 kilos under his PB. Good lift. 3 whites for Taj Marsh. First attempt on 134. 135 being loaded onto the bar. Automatic increment again for Taj Marsh. May well see this change as the coach and athlete discuss which weight to take next.
Has changed. Loaders increased the weight to 136.
It's been a change. Taj Marsh is moving up. Bar being loaded to 136 for Ryven.
Second attempt for Queensland's Ryven Ewing.
For Ryven Ewing, Queensland. Second attempt, 136. Had a good solid attempt on his first lift of 131. 136, second attempt. Good lift, good lift. Was able to control it in the end.
137 on the bar.
Walks away with 136. Bar loads up to 137 now for Taj Marsh, second attempt. Taj moving up. 137 will stay on the bar for Ryven Ewing, third and final lift.
The weight is declared.
Riven comes to the sport of
For
weightlifting
Riven Ewing with the
from
weight
rugby
137.
union. Works part-time as a physio assistant at the Gold Coast Uni Hospital.
Stop the clock. He's going higher. Load
Riven
138.
moving up.
I think our load is actually anticipated that there might be a change.
138 now on the
138
bar for Taj
will
Marsh.
now be the
Second attempt.
for Taj Marsh of Queensland.
Taj competed at the World Juniors as well as Commonwealth Championships in India last year, including Oceania Championships in 22, 23 and 24. Been lifting for a few years. 138 at second attempt. Good lift. 3 whites for Taj Marsh and a new personal best there on 138.
But as usual with these things, there might well be changes.
139 now for Taj Marsh, third and final lift. We expect that weight to change while the athlete and coaches discuss their final attempt.
There just has been a change. Loaders, we need 140 kilos.
Taj Marsh moving up. 140 now will be loaded onto the bar. First attempt for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Getting a number of changes. 140 kilos. First attempt for Vanuatu's.
There's been a
Thomas
change.
Wilbur.
Jackson Roberts Young moving up. 140 stays on the bar. Lifter is now Thomas Wilbur, representing Vanuatu.
Wilbur going higher. The bar
He
remains
too
at
is moving up.
140 kilos.
The bar stays on 140. Lifter is now Riven Ewing, Queensland, for his third and final lift. No lift, unfortunately, for Riven. He was able to take it up, unable to control it at the top of the lift.
Before we do that, we just pause.
Finishes 136.
Platform has had some accumulation.
136, a
of
snatch.
chalk. Use what we call chalk, which is actually magnesium carbonate, on their hands to dry up sweat.
Next athlete,
There's accumulation
Carl
on the
Bruce,
platform.
New South Wales,
Slippery.
141.
Loaders are being very
Carl was announced as the third member of the Australian weightlifting team attending the Games in Paris.
for Kyle Bruce from New South Wales.
141, first attempt for Carl Bruce. Good lift for Kyle.
Was confirmed as a member of the
I
Australian
had to
Olympic
fight to
team
control that
in
lift, but I
Paris.
was able to get it in the end. Good, successful lift for Kyle.
But I suspect this is, at least the athlete is going to change. (142) second attempt for Kyle Bruce. changing. But we do need 142. The loaders will be relieved to here. 142, third attempt for Queensland, Taj Marsh.
There's been a couple of changes already, but we're now at 142 for Taj Marsh, Queensland, for his third and final lift. Three wides and a very happy Taj Marsh there. That was a better attempt over his second lift. Finishes with 142 in the snatch. Bug is being loaded to 144 for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Kilos for the Australian 109 kilo champion from New South Wales, Jackson Roberts Young.
$144 first attempt for Jackson Roberts Young, but his coach is at the management desk. Could be a change, and sure enough, change has been announced. He's moving up. Bar being loaded to 145. Lifter is Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. First attempt.
Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu.
145, first attempt for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. (23 years of age, lifting out of the Port Villa Weightlifting Club. Three wides, good lift for Thomas Wilbur on 145. Bar stays on 145. Lifter is Carl Bruce.
Australia's Olympic representative in the 89 kilo class in Paris.
Second attempts for Carl Bruce.
Carl Bruce.
On his way to the Paris Olympics in July. Using this event as a final preparation for the games. No lift for Kyle Bruce on 145. 145 remains in the bar for the same athlete, Kyle Bruce, for his third and final lift.
Kyle Bruce, third attempt, 145 kilograms.
Two minutes on the clock for Carl Bruce. Trains out of the Uplift Gym, coached by Ali Azari. He too himself coaches other young athletes, introducing them to the sport of weightlifting.
Load 146.
Carl Bruce is moving up. Bar being loaded to 146 kilograms. First attempts for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. trains out of the Shire Speed and Strength Gym in Sydney. 146 first attempt. Good lift. 3 whites for Robert
146
Young.
remains.
First attempt. 146 successful. 146 stays on the bar. Lifter is Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu.
146 kilo. Third attempt for New South Wales athlete Kyle Bruce.
146 on the bar for Kyle Bruce. Third and final lift. No lift there, unfortunately, for Kyle on 146.
147.
Finishes the snatch competition with 141. 147 now on the bar for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. There's been a change. 148 now on the bar for Jack Opalonge Samoa. First attempt.
148 for Samoa's Jack Obalonge. Good lift there for Jack.
3 whites. Good opening attempt there by Jack. Very strong on 148. We have 149 now on the bar for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. Second attempt.
149 is going to be for the second attempt of Vanuatu's Thomas Wilbur.
Actually comes to the sport of weightlifting via rugby, where he injured his leg, his ankle, I believe, and came to the sport of weightlifting to strengthen his ankle, and has ended up spending the rest of his career here in weightlifting. Crossed over to weightlifting, and he's doing very well, and represented Vanuatu a couple of times internationally already. No lift there, unfortunately, for Thomas.
We leave the bar at 149.
It will stay on 149. Lifter is now Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
149 kilo is the weight. 149 kilo. Third attempt for the same athlete, Thomas Wilbur.
Jackson Robert
representing Vanuatu.
Young has moved up. 149 will stay on the bar for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu.
Wilbur was the silver medalist at the recent Oceania Championships in February in Auckland.
.149, third and final attempts for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. Since moving across from rugby, is already represented Vanuatu in international events, including the Oceanias, where he recently won silver in Auckland in February.
Vanuatu.
Not today for Thomas on 149. Bar moves up to 150 kilograms. Lifter Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. Second attempt.
150 kilo will be the second attempt for New South Wales athlete Jackson Roberts Young.
Out comes Jackson Robert Young for his second attempt, 150 kilograms. No lift for Jackson Roberts Young on 150. That bar will remain on the same weight for the same athlete for his third and final lift. He will get 2 minutes to prepare.
The third attempt for New South Wales lifter Jackson Roberts Young.
There's a PB of 151 in the snatch. So this should be within his grasp. But of course, in competition, there's always other factors that come into play that can impact on the athlete's warm-up and performance on the platform. And many of those involved in the sport will certainly understand the pressures of a competition when you're lifting against other athletes who are similar in strength, as well as the numbers in the gym, the atmosphere, everything all contributes to the performance of the athletes on the platform. For the moment now, 150 in the bar for Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Jackson was on the Australian team for the Manchester Commonwealth Games.
Jackson Roberts Young coming out for his third and final attempt, 150 kilograms. Not today for Jackson Roberts Young on 150. Bar goes up to 153 kilograms for Jack Opolonge, Samoa. Second attempt.
Of Samoa's Jack Opolonge, who also was at the Manchester Commonwealth Games, where he won the silver medal in the 109 kilo category.
Jack Opolonge, experienced athlete for Samoa. Silver medalist from the Birmingham Games, Commonwealth Games in 2022. Good lift on 153 for Jack.
Load 154.
Automatic increment 154 for Jack Opolonge's third and final lift. Jerry Woolwork having a think what weight to take next. Moving across to the management table. No doubt we will see a change coming through shortly.
Load 158.
And sure enough, Jack is moving up. Bar being loaded to 158 kilograms for Jack Opolonge, third and final lift. Jack won the gold at Pacific Games in Samoa in 2019, but then went across to family in New Zealand where He was
158
out of the
kilos.
sport for
Third
15
attempt
months,
for Jack
but then came
Opolonge,
back in
Samoa.
2022, where he won silver. So a 15-month absence from the sport, he still comes back and wins
Correction, we have
a medal at the
on
Commonwealth
the
Games.
scoreboard, which we're just fixing. 158 is the correct weight, but it will be
So
for Nanae Livy Mayo, Samoa.
with 158 kilograms on the bar, lifter is now Nana Levi Mayu, Samoa, first attempt. Nana, member of the powerful Samoa weightlifting team. He himself, an accomplished lifter, having won gold at the Pacific Games in Honiara last year. 158, first attempt. Good lift, 3 whites for Nanae Levi Mayu. 158 remains on the bar. Lift is now Jack Opolonge, Samoa, for his third and final lift.
158 kilo will be the third attempt for Jack Opolonge.
Good lift, 2 whites, 1 red. Good enough for Jack Opolonge on 158 kilograms. Bars being loaded to 160 kilograms. First attempt for Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji. Competing as a 109 kilogram category. 160 for Daniela, who's just elected to move up. Bar being moved up to 163 kilograms. Second attempt now for Nanae Levi Mayu, Samoa.
Second attempt for Samoa's Nanae Levi Mayu.
Similar to Jack, Nanae Levi also moved across to New Zealand to visit family and only came back last year and took up the sport of weightlifting again and won gold last year at the Commonwealth Championships in India. So a very strong team from Samoa. Naturals in this sport. But the weight is now moved up to 165 and we come back to Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji, first attempt.
165 will be the first attempt for Fiji, Daniela Ranimbogi.
Been lifting for 12 years. There's a PB of 170 in the snatch. No lift there for Daniela on 165. Bar stays on 165. Lifter is Nanae Levi Mayu, Samoa. Second attempt.
165. Second attempt for Samoa's Nanae Levi Mayu.
First competed for Samoa at the 2015 Commonwealth Youth Championships, Commonwealth Youth Games in Apia, where he won gold. Three whites. Good lift there for Nana Levy. That was a much better attempt.
Weight 165.
Better technique there shown in the second attempt for Nana Levy.
5 remain.
Same weight, stays on the bar, 165.
165.
Second attempt for Daniela Ranenbogi.
Ranenbogi.
Better attempt there by Daniela. Good lift on 165, second attempt.
166, but I wouldn't surprise me if that changes.
166, automatic increment of 1 kilo being loaded onto the bar for Ranenbogi. As always, we can expect a change to come through. I can see Henry Elder, national coach of Fiji, at the management desk. And sure enough, a change is coming through.
Load 168.
Tania is moving up. 168 being loaded onto the bar, but lifter is now Nanai Levy, Samoa.
168, third attempt for Nanai Levy, male. Stop the clock. He's going higher.
Nanai Levy also moving up.
169.
Bar moved up now to 169. Lifter is Daniela Ranenbogi, Fiji, for his third and final attempt.
Daniela Ranenbogi.
A lot of changes coming through. Another change has just come through.
Load 170.
Coach for Daniela has just moved him up.
Lots of changes.
So the bar moves up to 170 kilograms now. Brings out Don Opolonge, the Samoan champion.
10 kilos for
I know Commonwealth Oceania champion. Brings him out for his first attempt, 117. No lift there for Don on 170. Bar stays on that same weight. 170 for Don Opolonge's second attempt.
kilos. Second attempt for Don Opolonge.
Most of these athletes from the Samoa weightlifting team are on IOC scholarships and supported also by SASANOC, the Olympic Committee of Samoa. They're well supported, giving them full opportunity to train twice a day, 6 days a week.
Don was also the gold
And the
medalist
results
at the last
are showing
Games.
on the international platform, of course. Getting last-minute instructions from his coach, Jerry Woolwork, coming out for his second attempt, 170 kilograms. Don Opolonge, Samoa. Three whites, good lift there for Don on 170 kilograms.
The bar remains yet again at
170 stays on the bar. Lifter is Nana Levy, Samoa.
for
Third and final lift.
Nanai Levy male.
Only a few athletes remaining in the competition. $170 now for Nano Levy, Samoa, third attempt. Not today for Nana Levy on 170.
Please load 171.
171 now being loaded onto the bar for Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji.
This will be an attempt by Fiji's Daniela Ranimbogi on a new Commonwealth and Oceania record.
If successful, 171.
Kilo category.
Daniela will establish new records in the snatch in the Commonwealth and Oceania in the 109 category. 171. Third and final lift. And no lift there, unfortunately, for Daniela on 171. He gave it his best, but not today. Record stands for another event. Bar being loaded to 175 kilograms. Third and final lift for Don Opelonge, Samoa. Don, of course, qualified in the top 10 in the world, and he's off to the Paris Olympic Games in July. One of the biggest superstars of weightlifting in Oceania. Multiple Oceania and Commonwealth Championships. Gold medalist and title holder. Record holder. Finishing his snatch competition with 175 today. No lift for Don on 175. Finishes the snatch competition with 170 kilograms. One athlete remaining. Sainele Mayo, Samoa, super heavyweight, 176. First attempt.
For Samoan Sanele Mau.
Good lift, 3 whites. Easy opening attempt by Sanele on 176.
177 is the minimum he needs for his second attempt. So we're going to load that.
Coach Jerry having a chat with the management desk.
182 kilos.
Change announced, 182. Second attempt for Sanele Mayo.
Record and Oceania record in the over 109 kilo category.
182, if successful, will equal the current record in the Commonwealth and Oceania super heavyweight category.
182 kilos. Second attempt, Sanele Mau.
There could be a change. Jerry's coming out again to talk to the management table.
Stop the clock. Sanele Mau wants
And we are going up.
load 183 kilos.
Bars being loaded to 183 kilograms for Sanele Mayo.
Commonwealth and Oceania record in the over 109 kilo category. Sanele Mau from Samoa.
If successful, will create a new Commonwealth and Oceania record for the super heavyweights. 183, second attempt, Sanele Mayo, Samoa. Zanelli was a silver medalist at the last year's Pacific Games in Solomon Islands. Won gold at the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. Gold as well at Pacific Games in 2019. An accomplished athlete for Samoa. And multiple times Oceania champion in the last 3 years. Attempting a new Commonwealth and Oceania snatch record. Super heavyweights. And no lift. He still has one more go. Remaining 183 will stay on the bar for the same athlete, Sanele Mayo Samoa, for his third and final attempt.
The referee has asked, we paused the competition for a minute. The referee has asked the platform be swept and the bar be cleaned. As I said, lifters use chalk magnesium carbonate on their hands. It can accumulate on the platform. We don't want.
He will get 2 minutes to prepare for his final lift. As soon as the loaders have cleaned the bar as well as the platform for Sanele's third and final attempt. It'll be the last lift in the snatch competition as well.
Third attempt for Sanele Mao, representing Samoa. Attempt at Commonwealth and Oceania records.
Sanele won gold at the 2023 Commonwealth Championships in New Delhi last year. So has been lifting consistently over the last few years, earning him multiple titles in the Oceania and Commonwealth regions in competitions. On full scholarship, IOC scholarship, as well as full support from the Samoa National Olympic Committee. Here he comes now. 183 on the bar for Sanele Mayo, attempting new records in the Commonwealth and Oceania. Good left, 3 whites, a new Commonwealth and Oceania records for Sanele Mayo. What a great way to finish the snatch competition. We move to a 10-minute pause while the athletes prepare for the clean and jerk competition. We certainly hope you've been enjoying the competition so far. We look forward to seeing you when the clean and jerk competition starts. Thank you. Welcome to the final session, the clean and jerk competition. Final session of the Elite International Weightlifting Invitational here in Melbourne, Victoria.
148.
We're ready to restart the competition. Bars being loaded to 148 kilograms for Jake Lesurf, Victoria, for his first attempt.
End of the warm-up period. We have loaded the first requested weight for the clean and jerk, 148 kilograms. First attempt from Victoria's Jake Lesurf.
Jake trains here at the Hawthorn Weightlifting Club. Has a personal best of 152 in the clean and jerk, just starting a fraction under that. Obviously looking to create a new PB by the end of the clean and jerk competition, as well as a total, a new PB. Three whites, good lift for Jake Lesurf, 148.
Usually has to go up a minimum of 1 kilo, but it's probably going to be more. And it is. The loaders, let's load 150 kilos.
150 now. First attempt for Michael Sensori, Victoria. First attempt. Michael Sensori, 32 years of age, training at the Phoenix Gym, coached by Ivan Katz. Good lift, two whites, one red. Majority decision there for Michael Sensori on 150 kilograms. Bar stays on 150 kilograms. Lift there Zion Tokona, Fiji. First attempt.
150 kilo. First attempt for Zion Tokana.
17 years of age, still in high school. This young athlete comes to the sport by way of triathlon, having represented Fiji in the junior competitions, but enjoying success now as a weightlifter for Fiji at international events. A no lift there for Zion on 150. Bar stays on that same weight for the same athlete, Zion Tokona, for his second attempt.
And it will be 150 kilo, second attempt for Zion Tokana, Fiji.
He gets 2 minutes prepare for his second attempt, 150 kilogram.
Champion in the 96 kilo category and youth record holder.
Zion's the current Oceania youth champion and record holder
2 kilo
in
excess of the record that he set at the Oceania Championship.
in the 96 kilogram category.
A new Oceania youth record for the clean and jerk for Zion Tokana.
150 kilograms, second attempt for Zion Takona. Equals his personal best of 150 kilograms, but will create a new Oceania total record for in the youth competition.
Attempt on the Oceania youth record in the 96 kilo category for Zion Takana.
Three whites, good lift there for Zion. Was able to control that lift much better and able to get 150 kilograms. 151 now for Zion Takona's third and final lift. Henry Elder, the coach for Zion, moving across to the management desk. And the weight has gone up for Zion. So we move up to 155 kilograms, but the lifter is now Michael Sensori Victoria, second attempt. This will equal Michael's personal best, 155 kilograms.
155 kilo. Second attempt for Victoria's Michael Sensori.
No lift there for Michael on 155. The bar stays on the same weight, 155 for Zion Takona. Fiji, third and final lift. Be a new personal best if successful for Zion, but also a new Oceania youth record.
Will obviously break the Oceania youth record. Stop the clock. He's going on.
Zion moving up.
The bar loaded at 155.
Bar stays on 155. We go back to Michael Sensori Victoria for his third and final lift.
Victoria.
Michael works as a facility support technician in the science lab. Comes to the sport of weightlifting via powerlifting. And this is his first international competition. Getting last minute instructions from Coach Ivan Katz. Ready to go for 155, third and final lift. Unfortunately, no lift, two reds there for Michael. No lift for Michael on 155. 156 goes onto the bar. Third and final attempts for Zion Takona, Fiji. (17 years of age, attempting a new PB, as well as a new Oceania youth record, clean and jerk and total if successful. 3 whites, good lift for Zion Takuna. A PB as well as Oceania Youth record for the clean jerk and total. Outstanding lifting by this young athlete. We moved the bar up to 160 kilograms for Jake Lesurf, second attempt.
It'll be for the second attempt of Victoria's Jake Lesurf, who's a member of the Hawthorn Club here in Melbourne, which is the club that trains here at this centre. So Jake Lesurf, second attempt, 160 kilos.
A big jump from his first attempt of 148, successfully completed, jumping up to 160 kilograms now for Jake Lesurf. If successful, will be new personal best. Previous PB was 152. He's competed at nationals, and this is his first international. No lift there for Jake on 160. He will still have another go at it. 160 will stay on the bar for Jake Lesurf. Third and final lift.
160 kilos, third attempt, Jake Lesurf, Victoria. And while Jake is preparing for this third attempt, can I thank and congratulate our loaders who are doing a fantastic job.
Jake started in the sport of weightlifting in 2019. Works as a consultant in data analytics. Trains here at the Hawthorn Weightlifting Club, coached by Simon Francasio. Looking for a new personal best when he walks away from this competition. Attempting 160, third and final lift. Jake's brother competes in Australia's strongman competition, so the family involved in strength sports, giving Jake some good background in the sport of weightlifting. Shows the interest in strength sports by the family. Here he comes now for his third and final lift, 160.
Some 8 kilo in excess of his current PB.
Third and final lift. And not today for Jake. 160 stands for another competition. Bar being loaded to 168 kilograms. First attempt for Taj Marsh, Queensland. Lifting out of the Noosa Barbell Club, coached by Woogie Marsh. Woogie Marsh himself was a professional, is a athlete in previous, when he was younger, being a long distance ocean paddler. A competitive athlete, winning the title 6 times as a long distance ocean paddler. So strong sports interest by the family. Taj Marsh now going for 168 first attempt. It's a personal best of 170, so we're starting just a fraction under his PB. 3 whites, good lift there for Taj Marsh on 168.
Best total of 330.
169 automatic increment for Taj Marsh. Second attempt, 169.
Mandatory 1 kilo increase. And it is changing. Loaders, we need 170. 170 on the bar. $170 kilo. First attempt for Queensland's Ryvan Ewing.
$170 on the bar now. First attempts for Ryvan Ewing, Queensland. Good lift there for Ryvan on 170 kilograms.
Weight of 170 kilos.
Bar stays on 170 kilograms. Lifter is Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu.
Direction loaders, we've had a change of call. Load 171.
Thomas moving up. Bar being loaded to 171 kilograms for Thomas Wilbur's first attempt.
171. First attempt for Thomas Wilbur of Vanuatu. Stop the clock. He's going higher. Load 173. But he will remain the lifter on call. With the weight going to 173.
There's been another change. Thomas Wilbur moving up to 173 for his first attempt.
The clock resumes.
Good lift. 3 whites for Thomas Wilbur on 173. 174 being loaded onto the bar for Taj Marsh, Queensland. Second attempt.
Kilos. Second attempt for Queensland athlete Taj Marsh.
Taj attended the World Juniors as well as the Commonwealth Championships and multiple times representing Australia at Oceania Championships. Works part-time as a caregiver for NDIS. While also studying at university, clinical science at uni. Three whites, good lift there for Taj Marsh. And a new personal best for Taj Marsh there. Previous PB 170, walks away from his second attempt with a new PB 174.
Change of call. Loaders load 175.
175 is the call. First attempts for Carl Bruce, New South Wales. Carl, of course, announced as the third member of the Australian weightlifting team attending
175 will be the
the
third attempt for
Paris
Kyle Bruce.
Olympics in July.
He doesn't lift the loaders. Kyle Bruce, first attempt, 175. Good lift.
Good lift there for Kyle on 175.
75.
Bar stays on 175. Lift is Riving, Ewing, Queensland. Second attempt. This will be right on his personal best, 175 for Riving, Ewing.
175, second attempt for Ryven Ewing of Queensland.
No lift there for Riving on 175. The bar will remain on that same weight. For the same athlete, Riving Ewing,
2 minutes on the clock.
for his third and final lift.
And it will be 175 kilo, third attempt for Ryven Ewing. And the weight is declared, I know, to the official.
175 will be the third and final attempts for Riving Ewing. No changes. Lifter to follow will be Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. We've seen some great lifting over the past 2 days, and this Elite International Invitational.
So he's trying to add a couple of kilos.
The previous session, the women's, we saw some great lifting from Australia's Eileen Thikamatana. We also saw some athletes who've already qualified for the Olympic Games in Paris, forming on the platform, lifting on the platform, using this event as their final preparations for the Olympic Games.
Stop the clock, he's going higher. Load 177.
Ryven has just moved up. Bar being moved up to 177 kilograms. Second attempts for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu.
Of Vanuatu's Thomas Wilbur.
Lifting out of the Port Villa weightlifting club, coached by Simone Pritchard. No lift there, unfortunately, for Thomas on 177.
Who wants this particular weight? Once again, we leave it set at 177 kilo.
Bar will stay on the same weight, 177 for Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu's third and final lift.
Third attempt, Thomas Wilbur, Vanuatu. Thomas is big. This will be a 1 kilo personal best. And give him also a 1 kilo increase in his personal best total.
Thomas competed at the Oceania in Auckland in February. and won silver at that event.
Safety official, that weight has been declared.
He works part-time as a trainer at the Port Vila Weightlifting Club, training the next generation of athletes for Vanuatu. He's also the development officer for Vanuatu Weightlifting, who will be visiting schools to do talent identification programs or similar programs where they will identify the next athletes that will come into the sport of weightlifting for Vanuatu. 177 now for Thomas Wilbur, third and final lift. Not today for Thomas on 177. Finish the event with a total of 318 kilograms. 178 being called for Taj Marsh, third and final attempt.
For the third attempt for Queensland, Taj Marsh. Trying to add another 4 kilos to the personal best he set on the previous.
Already achieved a new PB with 174, looking to better his PB with 178, third and final lift. No lift, unfortunately, for Taj Marsh. He gave it everything he had.
179 on the bar.
Just not today for Taj Marsh on 178. Bar being loaded to 179 for Ryvan Ewing, Queensland. Third and final lift.
179 will be the third attempt for Queensland.
Training out of the CrossFit Bounce
Ryvan Ewing.
gym on the Gold Coast, coached by Regan Hans. 179, third and final lift, Ryvan Ewing. Be a new personal best for Ryvan if successful. Three whites, good lift there for Ryvan and a new personal best of 179 kilograms. Well done.
Ryvan Ewing. Load 180 kilos. Obviously, it'll be for the second attempt of New South Wales athlete, soon to be Paris Olympian Kyle Bruce.
.180 being loaded onto the bar for Kyle Bruce, New South Wales, for his second attempt. Good lift.
There for Kyle.
Automatic increment of 181
Put 181 on the bar and leave it like
for
that.
Kyle Bruce, third and final lift.
181 kilo. Third attempt, Kyle Bruce, representing New South Wales. Stop the clock, he's going higher. Loaded 185.
Kyle Bruce moving up. Load the bar to 185 is the call for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. First attempt.
185 will be the first attempt for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Three wides, good lift there for Jackson Roberts Young on 185.
Rules require us to load
Once again, automatic increment of 1 kilo takes the bar up to 186 for the same athlete, Jackson Roberts Young. And as usual, we can expect a change
186.
after the athlete and coaches decide what weight to take next.
Weight is declared. 186 officials is declared.
So 186 for Jackson Roberts Young. Trains out of the Shire Speed and Strength gym in Sydney, coached by Peter Upham. Jackson has represented Australia multiple times. World Championships in 2019, 21 and 2023.
We stop the clock.
As well as the World Juniors in 2016.
Load 187. Robert Young going higher.
Stop the clock.
Different lifter coming out. 187.
Roberts Young is moving up.
attempt for Kyle Bruce from New South Wales.
187 now on the bar for Kyle Bruce, New South Wales. Third and final lift.
Jackson and Kyle Bruce withdraws.
We've just been informed that
Loaded, we need 100.
Kyle Bruce has withdrawn from the competition, electing not to take his third attempt.
Kyle Bruce withdrew, is not taking his
Happy
third.
with his second lift of 180 kilograms,
91 on the bar.
finishing the competition with 321 total.
It will be for the first attempt of Jack Obolonge, Samoa.
Bar now loaded to 191 kilograms for Jacob Belonge, Samoa, first attempt. Good lift. Three whites for Jack on 191 kilograms. Same weight stays on the bar. 191. Lift is now Nane Levi Mayu, Samoa. First attempt.
191 remains on the bar. 191. First attempt for Nanai Livimau of Samoa.
Nane Levi, the gold medalist from the 2023 Pacific Games in Honiara last year. Opening his clean and jerk with 191 kilograms. Three whites, good lift for Nana Levy, 191 kilograms.
Loaders, we need 192.
We go up to 192 kilograms. Second attempt for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Score, we need 194.
194 is the new call for Jackson Roberts Young. Second attempt, 194 kilograms.
194. Second attempt for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Here he comes. 194 for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. No lift there for Jackson Roberts Young.
Looks like he's okay. Usually that's not a problem. It just means that the bar is crushing the windpipe and your blood vessels. We leave the bar at 194. They're big weights.
Unsuccessful 194.
And they sometimes impinge on your blood vessels and make it hard for blood flow. 194.
But the bar on the shoulder
New South Wales. Current Australian
had issues.
109
He had issues with the bar on his shoulders, cutting off the blood supply.
Australian representative.
He was able to recover and walk off the platform. Bar stays on the same weight, 194.
Load 198.
There's been a change in call. 198 is now the call for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales, third and final attempt.
Will still be the lift to the follow. But the weight now 198. Jackson Roberts Young.
He was very fortunate to drop the bar before it caused a possible injury if he fell down with the bar. I was able to recover and walk off the platform, and now electing to go higher for his third and final lift, 198 kilograms for Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales.
Stop the clock. He's going higher. Both the bars at 200.
Coach has elected to go higher. Jackson Roberts Young moving up. Bar being loaded to 200 kilograms brings out Daniela Ranambogi Fiji for his first attempt.
200 kilos will be the first attempt for Fijian athlete.
The change in call for Jackson Roberts Young gives him time to recover and come out for his third and final attempt. For the moment, 200 kilograms on the bar. First attempt, Daniela Ranambogi Fiji. Three whites, good lift there for Daniela on 200 kilograms. First attempt. Bar stays on 200 kilograms. Lifter is now Jack Opalonge, Samoa. Second attempt.
200 kilograms. Second attempt for Samoa's Jack Opalonge.
2 whites, 1 red. Good enough for Goodley for Jack Obolonge on 200 kilograms. It was a gutsy lift there. Was able to rack it and jerk it. Good lift. 201 being loaded onto the bar for Nane Levy. Second attempt. A 10 kilo jump from his first lift of 191. Good lift. Second attempt, 201 kilograms. No lift there for Nana Levy. Had to fight hard to rack 201 kilograms. He got it up, just wasn't able to finish it off in the jerk. 201 will stay on the bar for the same athlete, Nana Levy Samoa, for his third and final lift. He will get 2 minutes to prepare. We come down to the few remaining athletes still to make their first attempt. Don Opolonge and Saniela Mayo, both Samoan. Nana Levy also on a full IOC scholarship and supported by the Samoa National Olympic Committee. Full-time training, preparing themselves for the next Commonwealth Games. The full Samoa team, most of whom are on IOC scholarships, training full-time and producing the results on the international platform. Here comes Nana Levy for his third and final lift, 201 kilograms. No lift there for Nana Levy on 201. Finishes the event with a total of 356 kilograms.
We need 202 kilo on the bar.
202 is the call. Third and final attempts for Jack Opolonge, Samoa.
Loaders are just seeing some contamination on the barbell, so they're rolling it back. We stopped the competition for a moment.
While we wait for Jack to come out, loaders just clearing the bar and the platform.
At the same time, we switch the platform to make sure that none of that chalk becomes slippery on the platform.
Jack getting last-minute instructions from Coach Jerry Walbrook.
Third attempt for Jack Opolonge, Samoa.
202, third and final lift. 3 whites, good lift for Jack up along our 202. 6 out of 6 lifts in this competition. Finishes with a total of 360 kilograms. Very gutsy lift there from Jack. He struggled a little bit with the clean, but once he recovered, was able to finish off the lift with a very strong technique in the jerk.
Third attempt, Jackson Robert Young, New South Wales.
Bar is loaded to 204 kilograms. 204 will be the third and final attempt by Jackson Roberts Young, New South Wales. Be a new personal best for Jackson. Previous PB of 202, going for 204, third and final lift. Not today for Jackson Roberts Young on 204, no lift. Bar being loaded to 205 kilograms for Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji, for his second attempt. Gold medalist from the Pacific Games last year in Honiara, Solomon Islands. It's a personal best of 210 in the clean and jerk. Going for 205, second attempt. Good lift, 3 whites for Daniela on 205 kilograms. He had to work hard for it, but he got it in the end. Well done. 206 is the automatic increment for Daniela's third and final lift. Henry, the coach for Fiji national team, already at the management desk. And the change is coming through. 209 kilograms for Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji, for his third and final lift. 2 minutes to prepare.
Fiji, just 1 kilo below his Commonwealth and Oceania record for the clean and jerk.
209, just 1 kilo under his personal best. Also, the record, Oceania record. 210 is the current record, his personal best and the record.
Load 211.
Stop the clock. Means we're going up. We're going up to 211 kilograms for Daniel Ranimbogi, Fiji, for his third and final lift. If successful, be a new personal best as well as a new Oceania record.
211, third attempt, Daniela Ranimbogi. The clock resumes.
The clock countdown continues for Daniela Ranimbogi, Fiji. If successful, new record for Daniela. He currently holds the record himself at 210, looking to better that record, going for 211. Daniela, like the Samoa boys, trains full-time at the Fiji Fitness Center in Suva, under scholarship, IOC scholarship, and also supported by FASANOC, the Fiji National Olympic Committee. Gives them every opportunity to train full-time, preparing for next major event. Here he comes now for 211. Third and final lift, Daniela Ranimbogi. No lift, unfortunately, for Daniela. Record stands for the next event, next competition.
We now need
215 kilograms is the call. First attempt for Don Opelonge, Samoa.
215 kilos.
Don preparing to come out. Multiple times Oceania champion, Commonwealth champion,
Of Samoa's Paris representative in
and
in 102
off to the
kilo
Pacific
category,
Games in
Don
Paris
Opelonge.
in July. Ranked 7th in the world at the moment, qualifying him for the Olympic Games. Three whites, good lift there for Don Opelonge on 215 kilograms.
Now, I have a strong suspicion that he's not going to take the mandatory 1 kilo increase, but we will
216 called
see what
for the
happens.
bar.
Don is quite correctly not taking it. Load 220 kilos.
Bar being loaded now to 220 kilograms. First attempt for Sanele Meo Samoa. First attempt.
$220 kilos will be the first attempt for our remaining competitor.
Has a personal best of 230 in the clean and jerk. Starting well below that. Should be manageable as a first attempt. 220. Three whites, good opening attempt there for Sanelli on 220. Quite comfortable. Bar stays on
Loaders, we need
220. We are in fact
kilos.
moving up. 222 is the call. Second attempts for Don Opelonge, Samoa. Only 2 athletes remaining in this event,
222
both
kilos.
from Samoa. Don Opelonge now coming out for his second attempt, 222. If successful, will be a new Oceania record in the 102 category in the clean jerk and total. No lift there, unfortunately, for Don. He still has one more attempt remaining. The bar will stay on 222 kilograms. Already getting instructions from Coach Jerry Woolwork what he should be doing to get this attempt. He will get 2 minutes to prepare. Once the bar is prepared and ready,
Third attempt, Don Opelonge, Samoa. Again, obviously, this would represent Oceania and Commonwealth records for the clean and jerk and total. He holds them already with respectively 221 and 391. This would give him to 322 for the clean and jerk, 392 for the total. Stop the clock, he wants even more. Load.
Jerry Bulwark, the coach, Samoa, just stopped the clock. We're moving up again. Bars being loaded to 225 kilograms.
Remember right, number 10 on the Ferris ranking.
225.
A couple of notches.
Third and final attempts for Donna Polonga, attempting a new Commonwealth, Oceania, clean and jerk and total record. He currently holds those records, looking to smash them by going for his third lift, 225.
Don Obolonge's third attempt, 225. The clock resumes.
Current record stands at 221 for the clean and jerk. So if he's successful with this, he will create a new Commonwealth and Oceania record in the clean and jerk, as well as the total. Total currently stands at 391. Successful lift with 225 will smash that total as well. Here it comes now to the support of the crowd here at the Victorian Weightlifting Stadium. 225, third and final attempts for Don Opolonge, Samoa. Not today for Don on 225.
We've only got one athlete left. Let's load.
Finishes the competition with 385 kilograms.
Seriously big weights on this now.
Bar being loaded now to 230 kilograms.
Heavy, 25 kilos.
Second attempts for Saniele Mayo, Samoa. Second attempt.
Second attempt for Sanele Mao.
This will equal his personal best in the clean jerk, 230. Three whites, good lift.
Good lift. And a 5 kilo personal best total of 413. One more to come.
Gets a new personal best in the total by 5 kilos. Good lifting by Sanil, and he still has one more attempt to go. Automatic increment brings us to 231 for Sanele's third attempt. But Jerry is already at the management desk, now having a discussion with his fellow coaches, discussing what would be Sanele's third and final lift and the last lift in this competition.
Load the bar to 235.
Changing coming through. 235 is a call
Successful with this.
for
It will
Sanele
set a
Mayo.
new Commonwealth and Oceania record for the total.
Attempting a
Currently 1
new
kilo below that total
Commonwealth and
total
Oceania
held by
record.
New Zealand's David Liddy is 414. This would give Sanele Mao a 418 total.
Current total record in the super heavyweight is 414, held by David Litty, New Zealand.
235 kilos.
If successful with 235, Sanele Mayo will create a new total record in the super heavyweight category, giving him a total of 418, 4 kilos better than the current record. but he needs to come out and do this lift, the final lift in this competition, the 2024 Elite International Weightlifting Invitational here in Melbourne, Victoria. This is a Oceania Weightlifting Federation event supported by the International Weightlifting Federation and ILICO. One lift remaining in this competition to close this event. 235 kilograms by Sanele Mayo Samoa.
As he's getting ready, as he comes out, let's really encourage him. Trying for a Commonwealth and Oceania record total in the over 109 kilo category. Here he comes.
Out comes Sanele to the roar of the crowd. 235 on the bar, attempting a new Commonwealth and Oceania total record in the super heavyweights. No lift there, unfortunately, for Sanele. And that concludes the lifting here at the Elite International Weightlifting Invitational in Melbourne, Victoria. Proudly brought to you by the Oceania Weightlifting Federation in support by the International Weightlifting Federation and ILICO. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the lifting over the last 2 days, and we certainly know that some of the athletes have reached all their PBs, walking away from this competition with new PBs. And we've seen some of our best athletes in the Oceania region not only competing but preparing for the Olympic Games, and we wish them well for the Paris Olympic Games. Thank you all for your participation in this event. Thank all the officials, and we will look forward to seeing you next time when we host another event online. Thank you very much.